Hello, good morning and a very warm welcome to San Diego, California, where we're driving the Bentley Continental GT V8S. Bentley's model range is expanding at quite a rate these days, maybe not at quite the same rate as sister brand Audi, but yes, there will be a Bentley SUV along in a couple of years' time. In the meantime, the company is concentrating on adding a bit more power here and there and losing a bit of weight in some places as well. And this is its very latest model, the new Continental GT V8S. It costs about £9,000 than the standard Continental GT V8, and what do you get for that? Well, you get 20 brake horsepower more, always welcome. You get some rather lovely black splitters at the front and side skirts and spoilers and new paint colours and a whole host of options. So the standard convertible version of the V8S costs £152,900. You can save some money by going for the coupe at £139,000, but this car here, in addition to that, you get, of course, you've got to have the Mulliner Driving Specification. That's £6,325. Gets you these lovely 21-inch wheels, some quilted leather inside, the knurled gear levers, some alloy pedals as well. Of course, the dark tint front and rear lamps, £1,300. This lovely yellow paint, £3,295. Contrasting stitching, £1,425. Oh, carbon fibre fascia panels, got to have those, £1,225. But there's more. Adaptive cruise control, you've got to have that, £2,045. Tracking system, essential, 1345. The Naim audio system, you've got to have that as well, £5,475. The sports exhaust, sounds fantastic, extra £1,860. And look at these fantastic carbon ceramic brake discs, they cost you £10,405. Do you need them on the road? Maybe on the track, but throw it in anyway. That's a grand total, £193,000 to you. Cheap at twice the price, but that puts it into Ferrari 458 territory. Can it match that sort of car on the road? Let's go and find out. Under the bonnet is a glorious 4-litre twin-turbo V8 producing 521 brake horsepower. And the engine itself is a work of art, with the twin turbos nestled neatly down in between the V for a lower centre of gravity, which means better handling. Throttle response is great, and this car will do 0 to 60 in around 4.5 seconds, onto about 190 miles an hour. The handling is just solid, really high quality. The steering is responsive, not exactly 911 sharp, but pretty impressive nonetheless, especially when you think this car weighs the best part of 2.5 tons. And the ride quality too, even in the sportiest settings that we've got adjusted down here, it's pretty compliant, pretty comfortable at all times. Again, given the sporting intent of this car, that's really something very special. But most special of all is this. What a noise! Woo! Bentley says that around 65% of all buyers go for the W12 engine model. Frankly, I don't see that. That's spending money for the sake of spending money. I'd save a bit of money and go for this V8S. It's lighter, feels better, very responsive, still makes a great noise, and you save yourself a bit of cash to spend on the options. We're here at Frank Sinatra's old home in Palm Springs in California, and there's quite a few similarities between old Blue Eyes and the new Bentley Continental GT V8S. They're both cool, they're both classy, and they both make a fantastic noise. But having driven a few hundred miles in this Bentley, I'll sum it up like this. For me, it's one of the best sports cars you can buy to drive on everyday roads in the real world. It may not be quite as electrifying to drive as a Ferrari 458, but for most people, most of the time, it's a pretty damn good sports car.